John Eats Cheap doing another family favorite, although it wasn't one of mine. This is one of the meals that we had when I was a kid. I dreaded it. I could eat it, but I didn't really like it. And the reason this comes up, I've been going to make this for a while because I want to try stuff I haven't had in like 35 years. When we tried the Arby's cheesesteak, I mentioned, oh, it tastes a little bit like my mom's stroganoff sandwiches. And a whole bunch of people said, stroganoff sandwiches, tell me more. How do you make those? I'm going to show you right now. You need hoagie buns, you need ground beef, milk, cheese, onion, and we got some nice homegrown tomatoes right here. I'm going to demonstrate and try it for the first time in, I'm going to say probably 40 years, maybe 45. Stroganoff sandwiches. This is kind of dirt cheap food with John Eats Cheap. So I'm cutting this recipe in half. It's supposed to be a pound of ground beef, and then you're supposed to add an eighth of a cup of chopped onions. I have half a pound of ground beef, and I just have a little bit of chopped diced onion. And we're going to brown this till it's brown. So I'm getting stuff ready here. Burger is browning. I realized I forgot like the most important ingredient for stroganoff sandwiches, sour cream. We're going to add that here in a second. I got our hoagie roll preheating the oven to 375. I just sliced it because these are open faced, so they'll be like this. We just want to warm this up, wrap it in foil, 5 to 7 minutes in the oven. Now for a larger family, back when I was growing up, my mom used one of those big foil French loaves, you know, but we're just going to use a little hoagie.
Because you don't want to make too much.
No, because I might not like it. 5 to 7 minutes. So I don't think my mom put mushrooms in hers, but I just have some leftover already cooked mushrooms. I'm going to throw them in there. Maybe that'll help me like it a little bit more. As you can see, it's not much.
It wasn't the recipe in the school cookbook or something?
The Tiger cookbook. Yeah, it was a local cookbook that, you know, everybody would put some good recipes. Nobody put their great secret recipes in the, you know, the community cookbook, but there's still some good stuff in there. All right, and that was lean ground beef. There's no fat to drain off of that. So here's where we make the magic. Just a pinch of garlic powder. Maybe we'll do a pinch and a half. Then you need just a splash of milk, like 1.5 teaspoons or so. I probably want a little more. Little bit of Worcestershire, just a couple of shakes. Make sure you didn't get soy sauce. And then about 1/4 cup of sour cream. And we don't want this to boil, so I got to turn that down. Mix that sour cream in. I can smell the Worcestershire. And this will be thick. That's a good thing because you're going to be putting it on a bun. Just let that heat up. So there's our meaty topping. Hoagie rolls are out. We're just supposed to spread a little bit of butter on these. It just warmed up a little bit. Keep the oven on at 375 because once we get these built, we're going to bake them. Just long enough to melt the cheese.
This is such a 70s recipe.
Isn't it? Yeah, it really is. I mean, we talk about the cookbook. Okay. Let's get some filling on there. You have to like push it down. Oh, oven's ready. Oh, we're going to have some leftovers. I hope it's good.
I guess I know what I'll have for lunch.
There won't be too much left over. Maybe I shouldn't have added the mushrooms. That stretched it out too much. Pack it down in there.
Oh, you can just squeeze that on there, can't you?
You think?
Not much on there. Just load it up.
I don't know if I like it. It could be a good bedtime snack. I'm spilling a lot of it. We don't want it to get too thick because we got to put more toppings on here.
Careful.
Next, these are our fresh tomatoes, right out of the garden.
A vegetable. Well,
Yes, well, it's a
technically-
fruit.
Technically not a vegetable.
We learned our lesson with that one. And I knew that already. I'm going to salt and pepper those just a little bit too. With my McDonald's salt and pepper mix. Now, the cheese. Now, we always used American cheese, slice of American cheese, not the plastic individually wrapped kind, the kind you get at the meat counter. Or my mom would buy it. It was Land O'Lakes. She would buy the 5-pound block. We would go through that much. It wasn't a block, it was sliced. So it was like 84 slices of cheese. And I still kind of like that cheese. But we have some Kojak. That's a good melty cheese. We have that on hand.
We should get some of that American cheese, the good American cheese.
We probably should. I always call it real American cheese, even though
Not the waxy
that's not, yeah, just not the waxy one. All right, let's go into the oven. I hope my cheese, I'm just going to pack that down a little bit. Oh, we're in for a treat. All right, Mrs. Cheap, I saved you a slice of tomato, salted and peppered.
Oh,
I
yum.
mean, these things are like meat.
Mm.
I never want to buy a store tomato again. They're so good. All right, so these went in the oven. I did them about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Hope they're not too hot. Bread is a little crusty. And I want Mrs. Cheap to try a bite of this too. Stroganoff Sandwich. Whoopsie.
It just looks like the cover of like a Betty Crocker 1973.
Better Homes and Gardens, something like that. First time in, I'm figuring about 45 years. Stroganoff sandwich. Ooh, it feels hot. Will tomatoes burn your mouth? I think they will. Pizza sauce does. So here's the deal. No, I don't hate it. It tastes a lot like I remember. When I was a kid, I think sour cream, I don't think I liked sour cream that much. So something sour cream flavored, not really a fan of. I do like this. With a lot of my mom's cooking, it's not bold flavors, all right?
No, she was.
It's pretty tame. But filling and fairly cheap. Mrs. Cheap, you want to give it a try?
I will.
Okay. Just not right now?
When it's cooler.
Okay. That's how we make them. Let us know. Would you add something? Have you have any recipe like this in your family? Similar or something that you think might make it a little bit better? Like I said, it's pretty basic. It's fairly cheap and not the best thing I ever had, but it's filling and it tasted all right. Will I make it again? Probably not, but this is a really good memory coming back. It tastes just like it did 45 years ago. A good memory. I didn't say it was a great taste, just a great memory. Thanks for watching John Eats Cheap.